Mari John. How long have you worked at the U of A?
I've worked here for almost 3.5 years.
Nice. And what is your job position at the U of A?
So I'm an assistant director here at the unions, and I oversee contracts and business development.
And overseeing contracts and business development, what exactly do you do?
So lots of spreadsheets for business development. So I build models to evaluate the finances and financial feasibility of projects that we may or may not do. And then I also do all of the contracts. So think of Papa John's and Panda Express, our vendor contracts, and then the RFP processes that happen to get to the contracts.
Nice. And where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida. Mickey Mouse is my neighbor.
Oh, nice. And how long have you been in Tucson?
I've been in Tucson since, 2004.
Wow.
So however many years that is, 15? Wow, it's a long time.
Yeah. And then if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
So I picked 3 things.
Okay.
Pizza, warm chocolate chip cookies, and chips and salsa or chips and guacamole.
Oh, nice.
A little bit of sweet and savory.
Yeah. And what is your favorite meal to cook and why?
So I can cook, but I don't really like to cook. So I actually prefer whatever somebody cooks for me. It sounds awful, but my husband's a really good at grilling, and like my parents make really good food. So that kind of thing, whatever is made for me.
And what was your first concert?
Oh my gosh. I went to see NSYNC in the 9th grade.
Yeah.
Sat in the nosebleeds and thought my disposable camera would capture Justin Timberlake, and it didn't.
And where would you like to go on a dream vacation?
I would go on a Mediterranean cruise and explore all of the countries in that area, but then have like a week or so after to go back to the countries I really liked.
And then what is something that people would be surprised to know about you?
I think, so I played soccer in London and Paris in high school for like 10 days. It was a tournament, and one of the club teams that we played was recruiting me and was trying to get me to stay. But I was 15 and like afraid. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta ask my mom. I don't think I can.
And if you could be anything in the world, what would you be and why?
If I could be anything in the world? I don't know. I don't know what I'd be, but if I could do anything, I'd fly. If I had like superhero powers, I'd want to fly.
But not learn to like fly a plane or fly a helicopter?
Negative.
Really?
Negative. I just want to like be able to myself like fly.
Gotcha. And if you could pick 3 famous people to be a part of your entourage, who would you pick?
So I'd pick James Corden as number 1, so we could do carpool karaoke all the time and meet more famous people and have really good music. And number 2, I'd pick either Bobby Flay or Giada De Laurentiis, so that we could always have good food, and I wouldn't be cooking it, right? And then for my 3rd, I would pick Michelle Obama. I just read her book and she seems really cool, so I'd pick her.
Nice, perfect. And then if a movie was made about your life, which actress would you use to play you and why?
Oh, so if there was a movie about my life, I'd feel like it'd have to be an Asian actress, but I don't really know any Asian actresses. So I think, Lauren, how about we write a book about my life? I don't know who would write it, but someone could write a book about my life, and then you can capture all the things, right? Because books can have more detail than movies, and sometimes the details where all the fun stuff happens.
Nice, that's true. All right, thank you so much.
Thanks.